What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Odd Shopper Prize Picks Trio. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm Eric Lindquist here at Awesemo.com. I got three picks for you. It's technically going to be five, and my God, have we been riding an insane heater? Such a heater that I can't even do this introduction correctly, and now I'm stammering. It doesn't matter, though. You know why? Because the picks are winning. That's what you're here for. You're also here to get $100 free just by using promo code Awesemo over at Prize Picks, the best site you can possibly play for picks across multiple sports, multiple ways to put them together. I'm going to give you my three favorites, technically going to be five because I'm going to be putting some pairings with some home run calls. But first, hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell as we get into it. That'll be how you keep the good juju alive, which we're going to do right now. Let's get to the picks here, y'all. We're starting with pitcher fantasy score. And look, there is some weather existing in Cleveland, but if this game starts, I need you guys to be playing the under on Shane Bieber 40 and a half because there is massive storm clouds that are hanging around, some precipitation. I guess not storm clouds, just rain clouds. Those are a little bit more specific, but 40 and a half is a massive number. FanDuel scoring is the most aligned with it's exactly aligned with what products are scoring, but 40 and a half is a massive number. We're currently projecting him around 36. It's a fantastic matchup against Texas. Don't get any doubts about it. Like, I like Shane Bieber from a DFS perspective. I'm sure the field will too. But when you get 40 and a half as the number here, and there's inclement weather that exists around here, I just got to be taking the under. Now, I don't want to get stuck having to decrease this down to a 4-player flex pick. So I want to make this pick later in the day, closer to first pitch. So yeah, you're going to want to have this one finger on the trigger with Shane Bieber. But there's a chance of an in-game delay. And it's Shane Bieber, somebody that Cleveland will want to protect for the long term. Former Cy Young winner Shane Bieber, phenomenal pitcher, but just a 25% K percentage, that's down from a career average. We're seeing him have some regression in terms of some of the velocity. That's going to be something to pay attention to. There are paths where this works out for you, even if there isn't an in-game delay, because his pure projection is at 36 points. That I'm sure that does not take into account an in-game delay possibility here. So I'm saying they might just pull him in the event that that game has that in-game delay. So I'm paying attention very closely to the weather here. I just think it's too good of a spot to pass up if this game is a go. So the under of 40 and a half, wait a little bit in the day to make the decision. I'm going to be doing the same. I won't be on MLB Live before lock, but I can promise you I will still keep you guys apprised on Twitter. Follow me at Eric Lindquist. I will help you out and let you know what my game plan is here, but it is such a good play if it goes under 40 and a half for Shane Bieber. All right, that's enough about pitching. Let's talk some massive hitting pairings. And the total home runs have just been an absolute smash lately. And yesterday, called the leadoff home run for Ronald Acuna because I'm a sick person. Why don't we just go back to the well with not just the over for these home runs? Yeah, look at this. We got Ronald Acuna, Marcell Ozuna, and Ozzie Albies. And anybody who saw Austin Riley yesterday in this trio is pretty happy that Marcell Ozuna is there instead, even though Austin Riley, phenomenal home run odds. He had 4 strikeouts in his 4 plate appearances, did not look very good. But Ozuna and Albies are basically cherries on top of this play because I'm going to be pairing Ronald Acuna, total bases, with this play. I want the over of 1.5 here. Looking over at DK Sportsbook, we've got, just cross-referencing odds to help you make informed decisions over on Prize Picks. Minus 120 on the over of 1.5, and he's going to get the most plate appearances, being the leadoff batter here in Atlanta. I do want to make sure that all these guys are in the lineup. I don't really see any reason Ozuna and Albies wouldn't be, but I don't want to get stuck in a situation where these two aren't even just slightly correlated. Obviously, you get extra outs where Acuna can hit a double, Albies hits a home run, and you get this across the line. But the beauty of it is that Ronald Acuna, sitting right now at DK, plus 235 to hit a home run. So a little worse than 2-1, plus 235. But I feel pretty confident that it's correlated enough when you're getting the Prize Picks boost in terms of a 5x payout. If you're going to play this as a 3-person pairing or something of that nature, that this is a fantastic play in conjunction together with what we're looking for. So I like the over of 1.5 total bases and a home run for our friend Ronald Acuna, who went yard not once, but dose yesterday. It was fun. Let's run it back. And speaking of running it back, let's go to my last pick of the day. It's going to be in conjunction with the home run pick of the Boston Red Sox, the over. Yesterday, our massive 4 of 4 smash was predicated on Trevor Story. And wouldn't you know it, we got another lefty on the mound. That means the runs plus RBIs for Trevor Story. That is the premier pick that I am looking at here. And once again, looking at the sports books, plus 130 on the over of point 0.5 RBIs for Trevor Story, minus 110 for Trevor Story runs. Look who's setting the table for him in terms of RBIs, though, too. We get JD Martinez. We get Rafael Devers. We get Xander Bogaerts, possibly. He's DTD. So that is what I'm telling you right now. Be paying attention to how this lineup comes out, because I do not want the 0.5 total home runs if Xander Bogaerts is not in the lineup, because that will decrease this from a 5-player parlay to a 4-player parlay. So you have to wait for this Boston Red Sox lineup to come out. And you got to have Bogaerts in it for this play to accumulate. Maybe Prize Picks ends up switching, but sometimes they just kind of leave it up there, and you don't want to get stuck with the correlated play in this home run. So specifically, Trevor Story is the guy that I want. But if you get Bogaerts, Story, and Devers in the lineup, throw the home run in as well. Rafael Devers, I absolutely love for DFS purposes. Love him for the ability to go long here. I don't even believe he has a correlated prop that we can put together with it. Just to double check. Yes, we do. 1.5 total bases. I suppose you could go that route, left on left, going up against Reed Detmers. But I got to feel like Trevor Story against any lefty. I went through his career numbers against left-handed pitching yesterday. And you know, for a career as opposed to just this season where he's been more of struggling, 305 hitter. 305 hitter versus lefties, 256 against righties. That is career splits. This season, 250 for an average against lefties, 224 against righties. So the way that I look at it, going up against Reed Detmers, who outside of his no-hitter, which, yay, congratulations, good job, pat on the back, has not been very good. A 468 expected slugging, just a 17.4% K percentage. I'm telling you right now, he is looking like he's going to be struggling at the big league level, at least this season. So be on the lookout for how this lineup comes out from both the Atlanta side and the Boston side. But if you get those 6 hitters together, I love these 2 plays alongside our boy, Ronald Acuna, over 1.5 total bases, and Trevor Story over. There we go. Click on the over of 0.5 runs plus RBIs. You know, minus 110 plus you get the free RBI play. It's just too good to pass up. Let me know what you think about my plays below. Hopefully you like them as much. Hopefully they pan out the way that they have the last couple days. That is 3 days in a row, 3 for 3. 4 for 4 yesterday. We're going for 5 today if those players end up in the lineup. Otherwise, Trevor Story, I'm still going to play that over of 0.5 runs plus RBIs. But be on the lookout for weather in Cleveland. Shane Bieber, under 40.5 fantasy points. Marcell Ozuna, going to be a guy that we got to pay attention to, make sure he's in that lineup alongside Albies and Acuna, but over 0.5 home runs paired with Acuna, 1.5 total bases. Then Devers, Story, Bogaerts. Bogaerts is the main guy to be paying attention to. If he's not in the lineup, simply remove this, make it a 4-player power play, because we are looking for the Trevor Story over runs plus RBIs. Don't forget to use promo code AWESEMO. Don't forget to hit subscribe here at the Odd Shopper channel. I'm Eric Lindquist. Let's keep it rolling tonight.